Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachak, and double honors to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone, who were well and who taught us truth. Today's lesson is going to be entitled, With Everything You Got, Chase It. With everything you got, chase it. And of course, speaking of myself, first and foremost, referring to the kingdom of heaven, understanding that this is not our rest, as it says in Micah 2:10, "Arising and depart, for this is not your rest, for it is polluted." So we got to chase this truth. We got to chase the kingdom with everything that we got in us, because this is the last go around. Understanding that this is not our continuing city. Hebrews 13 and verse 14, "For here we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come." Let's get that word seek. G 1934, epizeteo, "To inquire for, to seek for, to search for, seek diligently, to wish for, to crave, to demand, to clamor for." Let's see what that word clamor says. Let's see. Urging. It says urging. So we're chasing this with everything that we got in us, and we have to. Also, in 2 Peter 3 and verse 13, "Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness." Now let's get that word look. It says G 43:28, prosdakeo, "To expect, to look for, to wait for, to anticipate." And what do? We anticipate this. We expect this. This is our expectation. And understanding that this is our expectation, understanding that all these things are going to be dissolved, what manner of person are you to be in all holy conversation and godliness? You should, with everything you got, be chasing this the kingdom, this truth, man. Because these individuals, they chasing the bag, they chasing businesses, they chasing women, and they chasing it with everything they got in them. Like what? Like who? The LeBron James, the Michael Jordans, the Tom Brady's, even these Fortune 500 companies, these CEOs, and so on and so forth. They're chasing it with everything they got. That's how they was able to obtain what? A corruptible crown. But what we're chasing, what we're striving for, is an incorruptible crown. This is 1 Corinthians 9. 1 Corinthians 9 and verse 25. 24. "Know ye not that they which run in the race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run that ye may obtain." I ain't never looked up that word run. It probably don't say nothing, but yep. G 51:43. Treco, "To run a person in haste." So what? We're hasting this. We're chasing this, man. It says to be metaphor by a metaphor taken from runners in a race, to exert oneself, to strive hard, to spend one's strength in performing or attaining something with everything you got in yourself, man. Chase it. Strive for it. Give all your strength. It says D, word occurs in Greek writings denoting to incur extreme peril. The word incur. Become subject to something unwelcome or unpleasant as a result of one's own behavior or actions. To suffer, to experience, to expose oneself to let's see. So yeah, suffer, because we brought this on ourselves, man. To incur extreme peril, which it requires the exertion of all one's effort to overcome. So we're chasing the kingdom, but in order to attain the kingdom, we got to go through what? Extreme peril. We got to go through trials, tribulations, and we got to suffer it. We got to go through it, as it says in Micah 7:9. Micah 7:9, and it reads, I will bear the indignation of the Lord Yahweh because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will plead he will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. So we got to bear it. We got to be patient. We got to continue to push forward until the very end and fight and give everything that we got in order to attain this. We got to chase it. Back in that 1 Corinthians 9 and verse 25 now, and it reads, and every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. So they're doing it for a crown that's going to fade away. You know, the sports world, the rap world, the business world, the trying to break a generational curse. But that's what we're doing, man. We're breaking that generational curse, turning back to the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai. That's what we got to do, man. So we're doing this to obtain an eternal prize that shall not fade away, that shall not corrupt. So like I gotta run in the back of my house real quick. I forgot something. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, man, you gotta run. We gotta run. I have to run. So run that ye may obtain. So they're doing it for a corruptible crown, man, and we're doing it for an incorruptible that is going to last forever. Lord willing, we endure into the end. And you got to give everything you got. You can't half-ass this. You can't be lukewarm. You can't be idle. You can't give 20%. You got to give 100%, man, until the very end. Revelation 3 and verse 15. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou were cold or hot. So then because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. So you can't half-ass this thing, man. You can't half-ass your way into the kingdom. You got to give it all you got until the very end. Matthew 6 and verse 33, but seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. So you get that word seek, which is zeteo, G22:12, to seek in order to find, to seek after, to crave, to demand something from someone. And that's exactly what we're doing. To desire, to endeavor. Now let's get that word endeavor. Try hard to do or achieve something. Try hard or to attempt it, which we're not attempting. We are doing this, man. Earnest and industrious effort, especially when sustained over a period of time. And this isn't going to be instantaneous. This is going to be over a period of time, man. Try, work hard, try hard, exert oneself, apply oneself, do one's best, do one's utmost, give one's all. Be at pains, because it's going to be painful, man. So we got to continue unto the very end, no matter what is set in front of us. Trials, tribulations, chastisements, adversities, afflictions, etc., unto the very end, man. Speaking of myself, first and foremost, there was something else I wanted to get, but I can't think of it at the moment. Let's see what first. Look, G44:12. First in time or place. First in rank. So this got to be your first influence. These people's influence. What was LeBron James' first influence? Basketball. What was Tom Brady's first influence? Football, man. Come on. This has to be our first influence. Our main influence. Our main woman. It's got to be chief. First. Before. It's got to be the first thing, man. On our minds. Putting everything else to the side. Oh, yeah, I was going to get that, the definite, or the meaning for chase it. Meaning for chase it. And then I'm going to get on the road. It says, chase it typically means to pursue something with the intent to catch or obtain it. This could refer to a physical object, a goal, or even a feeling or experience. It implies a sense of determination and effort in trying to reach or acquire something. And what are we trying to acquire? I'm gonna hit the road. What are we trying to acquire? The kingdom of heaven. But with acquiring the kingdom of heaven, It's going to come with hardships. It's going to come with struggling. It's going to come with difficulties. But you got to continue to push forward. You got to continue to fight. That's what it means to give everything you got. Because if you give everything you got, what? At the end of it, you've exerted all your energy, and what? You're tired. You can't go anymore, and so on and so forth, man. And that's what we got to do. We got to give it all we got until the very end. There's nothing here for us. There's nothing left here for us. Slide. I'm gonna take it. There's nothing left here for us, man. What's here? The only thing that's here is wickedness, ungodliness, perverseness. Our enemies are above us. Our enemies are killing us. Our enemies have taken over us. The enemies have taken over our nation and everything. So there's nothing left here for us to obtain. There is never nothing here to obtain, man. We don't want to be here. We don't want to struggle here anymore, man. Because when you try to obtain a corruptible crown, you're not even truly obtaining anything. You're what? Obtaining more debt, more struggles, more demons. Now you start, a lot of these rappers, they end up start taking hardcore drugs. Even though they got all the money in the world, they start taking these hardcore drugs. And why do you think that is? Because money isn't everything. Money isn't everything. Because that's what these people start to love, the money, and then it leads to them doing other things. And then it leads to them selling out for Esau. And now you're doing more activity. Now you selling out. Now you got demons on you that you can't get rid of, man. And a lot of these rappers, say that in their songs, how they got demons on them and they can't shake loose from those demons because they was chasing the bag, and that's all they thought about. They talk about how the devil's calling their name and they can't get loose, they can't get free. Well, because they was with everything they got, they was chasing it, but they was chasing the wrong thing. They was chasing the bag. They was chasing, instant gratification rather than Yahweh Shem Yahshai, and it led to them being bugged out in the brain, man. Being bugged out in the brain, and now look at them. But we're chasing something incorruptible, man. To the very end, to the bitter end. Because that's what it says. And I'm at this stoplight. Acts 14:22. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of the Most High. So there's going to be tribulation. There's going to be trials, but you got to continue to push forward. You got to continue to give it everything you got. With everything in you, chase it. Let's see what this says. With everything in you, chase it. A phrase used to motivate someone to pursue a goal or dream with the utmost dedication or passion. And look, it says here to break down what applies: wholehearted pursuit, unwavering determination, passion and dedication, focus and concentration. So you gotta be focused, you gotta be concentrated, you gotta have zeal for this, man. You gotta be hot. As it says in Revelation, remember thy first love. You got to remember the love that you had for this truth when you first came in, man. That zeal. And you got to push forward into the very end. Because it's going to be difficult. Nobody said it was going to be easy. Yahweh Shem Yahshai never said it was going to be easy. But what does it say in Romans 8? Because we're chasing what? To be joint heirs with the Mashiach, with Yahushai. That's what it says. And if heirs, then joint heirs with the Mashiach. Man, that it did. Okay. joint heirs with the Mashiach. And it says, if so be that ye suffer with him, that ye may be glorified with him. Roughly paraphrasing Romans 8, I think verse 17. And then what does it say in verse 18? In verse 18 it says, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present life are not worthy to be compared with the glory that shall be revealed in us. So the sufferings that we go through isn't worthy to be compared to what the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua is going to give unto us. So we got to continue to chase it, continue to endure, continue to fight, continue to remain focused and rooted and grounded to the very end, so that we can obtain something eternal, and not something what's it called? Something that's going to fade away, something incorruptible, man. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the spirit, to the body, and to the fold. And before we end it off, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to His due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakadash. Double honors as always to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone. Until next time, Shalom.